What's up, YouTube? We back with predictions for Elimination Chamber 2019, which takes place this Sunday on February 17th. Pre-show begins at 6 p.m. Eastern, with the pay-per-view starting at 7 p.m. Eastern. Starting us off is the pre-show match for the Cruiserweight Championship, Buddy Murphy versus Akira Tozawa. This will be a good opening match. The Cruiserweight matches always are. I think Murphy will retain. I don't really watch 205 Live that often, but I think in the end it's going to come down to Tony Nese becoming #1 contender and going up against his friend Buddy Murphy somewhere down the line. For that reason, I think Buddy Murphy will retain. First match of the actual card for the Women's Tag Team Championship. We got an Elimination Chamber match with the Samoan Dynasty versus the Riot Squad versus Fire and Desire versus the Iconics versus the Boston Hood Connection versus Fabulous Glow. I think Bayley and Sasha start this match out against Fire and Desire. Hopefully Bayley and Sasha become one of the last two teams that remain and wind up losing to Nia and Tamina, causing a split between them. Honestly, I would love for the winners to be the Iconics or Rose and Deville, but I just don't see it happening. If WWE wants Tamina and Nia to become a force, why not have them become first tag team champions? I wouldn't mind the Iconics versus Laycool in the future, or Trish and Lita coming in for a shot at the championship. I think a win over Trish and Lita would help put Nia and Tamina over even more than this match could. I'm going to go for Nia and Tamina becoming the first ever Women's Tag Team Champions. Next up for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships, you have the Usos versus the greatest tag team in the world. If they do plan to split up Shane and Miz, I think they should let them get a win first to show they can be a good tag team. We still got Fastlane coming before WrestleMania, so there's still time for a split and a title loss. I'm going with the greatest tag team in the world to retain. WWE Championship match in the Chamber. We got Randy Orton, Kofi Kingston, AJ Styles, Samoa Joe, Jeff Hardy, and Daniel Bryan. I think Daniel Bryan will wind up retaining. They're really just getting started with the new Daniel Bryan character, and I'd hate to see it end. It should come down to Kofi and Bryan as the last two, and have Kofi get the Santino treatment from the 2012 Elimination Chamber, where you think he's going to get the win. Kofi should be placed in the story with Mustafa Ali and Daniel Bryan going further, and you can even have Mustafa get a little angry about Kofi taking his spot. I'm honestly tired of seeing the New Day the way things are now, so I would love for Kofi to get involved in the singles division. For the Raw Women's Championship, we have Ronda Rousey versus Ruby Riott. I think Ruby Riott will become Raw Women's Champion, just not yet. I do, however, think that Ruby will wind up winning this match by disqualification, and she'll wind up showing that she deserves to be in the title picture. Somehow or another, either Charlotte or Becky will wind up costing Ronda the match. Bobby Lashley and Lio Rush versus Finn Balor for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. I remember Renee Young made a comment on Raw which led me to wonder if the Demon would show. If this is the case, maybe Balor will win as the Demon. However, without the Demon, I think Lashley will retain. I honestly don't see a lot of titles changing hands in this show, because that'll take away from the first ever Women's Tag Team Champions. Having this as the only title changing hands makes it look more important for the show. Finally, in the main event, the match that everyone is dying to see, a match that's better than Hogan and Rock, better than Hogan and Warrior, and any other main event we could ever ask for. A match that anyone will happily cough up their $9.99 for. Braun Strowman versus Baron Corbin. I guess in this match I'll go for Braun. I'm not really interested in this match. Not really much to say about it. I've never liked Baron Corbin, and Braun is just there. Anyhow, ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you want to see, what you believe will happen. Comment, do you disagree, agree? Either way, it's all good. I'll be back with a review. Hope you all enjoyed the Elimination Chamber.